In case you weren't aware, but we had a rare Ring of Fire solar eclipse last week on Shabbat. And, it's one of those things that is maybe kind of ominous to the United States, but just couldn't figure out why. So then I had a viewer sent me a picture, and so I'm gonna share that picture here in a minute. But what we're looking at with this Ring of Fire, you could only see it from the west coast. I mean, the full eclipse, you could only see it from the western side of the United States. All right, so we could see partial, a little bit of it, on the east side, but not all of it. So he sent me this photo, and we zoomed in on it, and it is really ominous. So take a look at this. So when you look at this thing, it definitely has two horns, two eyes, and a mouth, and forms the face of some type of dragon or demonic figure. Now, this is also important on the heels of the fact that we had an eclipse to traverse across the United States in 2017. Went all the way across the United States. That was an ominous sign, and I'll include a link to the video that we did on that. Which marked what we believe is the beginning of the judgment of America. All right, so then we're due another solar eclipse to traverse across the United States in the opposite direction, making a huge X over the United States. And other times we've seen that in the past, it portended a disaster for the nation that happened in. So check out the video that we're including. But I just wanted to show this, that this was a shadow cast from the moon onto the United States during the solar eclipse. Now, just to make sure that this was not something that was photoshopped or anything, I went to several sites to pull it up. I went to the Weather Channel, Popular Mechanics, or whatever, and this is the actual photo. They have it on their sites as well, and they just didn't zoom into it. But when you zoom into this thing, maybe I'm wrong, but I see something that's not quite encouraging. All right, so check it out yourself, and tell me what you think about it. Another thing that we have to consider with this is that it happened at the beginning of the 8th month, of our calendar, right? And so that means it's pointing to a new beginning, and just so happened the Torah reading. And the new beginning is pointing is Genesis 1. So it goes always from Genesis 1 all the way through chapter 6 of Genesis. So that's important as well to note that. And so so in order to have a new beginning, you have to have a end of something else in order to bring in a new beginning. So just think on that, pray about it, fast on it, and then let me know what you think. And in addition to that, the solar eclipse that's due to come next year also happens at the beginning of the first month of the religious calendar, and so it will traverse across the United States at the beginning on the new moon of the first month. So we've got this thing that happened last week that was the beginning of the 8th month, representing a new beginning, and then this final eclipse coming across the United States, making a complete X from the one from 2017, happening at the new moon or the beginning of our first month. So that's not a coincidence.